Hey everyone, welcome to another Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to be looking at what's going to happen within the next 7 days. If you need time to decide and reflect on which choice to make, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. So your choices are the pink tourmaline being number 1, the green adventurine if I'm not mistaken being number 2, and the clear quartz being number 3. Alrighty, if you chose pile number 1, the pink tourmaline, this is your reading. So, have your cards. I'm just going to go ahead and spread them out. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So, looking at your cards, I see within the next 7 days you will be coming to an end to a very difficult situation in your life. Now, judging by the cards, I see it more going towards the financial side. And for me to kind of give you that clarification, I have the Ten of Swords twice. I have it in the Rider-Waite's Tarot as well as the Azathoth deck, for the love of Christ. And with the Ten of Swords, it usually talks about an ending of some sorts. And since it's been, it's shown up twice in the reading, this is something that's probably been bothering you for a long time. It's something you've probably been working towards to kind of, put to an end. So if you've been dealing with any financial struggles or anything like that, I see within the next 7 days, you are going to receive something that is going to bring that to an end. And with that, I have the World card as well. And the World card is it's kind of like this completion card where everything comes in full circle. So along with those cards, I have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So that's why I feel strongly that whatever this issue is, it's more on the financial front. It's more on you probably wanted a job that would make more money, and if that's not it, maybe a raise. If not a raise, just a position where you're able to accumulate a lot more income than you have in the past. Because I see you've probably been struggling with trying to, manage your finances. You've been struggling to kind of make ends meet probably. And if this doesn't resonate, this is probably not your pile, but from what I'm getting here, something is going to come into completion that is going to allow you to have a new start. And I have that being clarified with the Fool card. You're going to have a fresh new start, and you're going to be able to get what you deserve. You're going to be able to manifest that position, that raise, that job that makes you feel good, but also makes you feel secure. But I do feel like you will be faced with a decision with the Two of Wands. You will be faced with a decision whether to, whether you should, would you want to move up to a higher position, or, whether you don't want to, whether you want to, take this raise. In other words, I feel like you're going to have a decision because, with, this new boost in income comes with new responsibility. So I feel like, and it's not like a responsibility that you wouldn't want to take on per se, but it's more or less you have that understanding that yes, if I take this job, if I take this position, I'm going to be making more money, but I'm also going to have more responsibility. And let's see what else. And I see you making that decision. I see you going with the better position, better job. I see you being very honest with yourself. I have the King of Swords along with the Queen of Pentacles. Um, I don't do gender in my readings because everyone seeks psychic readings. It's not specifically set to a certain gender with me. But with those two cards, I see that you're going to be coming from a very logical and practical mindset. You're not going to see things from an emotional standpoint where it's just like, I mean, you will to some degree, like, if does this job make me happy? But I feel like you're going to attack it as if, yes, this is something that I want, but is it something that is going to bring me the success in the long term? Is it something that's going to bring me what I deserve in the long term? And I feel, like I said, you're going to make this decision to make that leap forward. Or you can always choose not to. I mean, we all have free will. But I see from the cards that you're going to accumulate that abundance. You're going to make that leap forward towards a better situation for yourself. Because you're going to see that although it may come with a little bit more responsibility, and I don't think it's like overburdening you where you can't do it. It's gonna probably come in with a little bit more. You might be have more of an authoritative role in certain things. You may have more of a crucial position. It depends on the situation for everyone's situation is different. But from the cards, I do see things changing in your financial sector within the next 7 days. You will be presented with an offer of a new job, a new position, but it will come with responsibility. It will come with a little bit more responsibility, a little bit more authoritative role. But I see you taking that. I see you bringing that abundance in your life. I see you, and it's something you love. Again, it's something that you've wished for, something that you've looked forward to, something that you've been trying to manifest. So it's not something that a job you'll get and you'll be like, I don't, it's hard work and there's a lot of money in it, but I don't love it. No, I feel like it's something that's hard work. It'll keep you busy, but you'll love every minute of it. So that's what I have for pile one. If that resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, comment, share these readings out with anyone else who would love pick a card readings. That being said, also, if you want a private reading, I am offering those. The information is in the description box below, so check that out if that's what you want to do. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Hey everyone, for those of you who chose pile 2, or the green adventuring, this is your reading. So within the next 7 days, I see you dealing with a couple people. If you're the feminine watching this, I see you dealing with two masculine figures. Now this is based on energy, not on physical aspects. So I see you being faced with a King of Swords archetype and a King of Wands archetype. Meaning, one person could be very logical, very, firm in his beliefs, very astute, and the other one has a more passionate, more creative nature. Or it could be, a person who has both those qualities in one. For an example, I'm a fire sign, air sign type of archetype. I have Sagittarius as my sun. I'm a Gemini moon with the Aquarius rising. So you could either be dealing with somebody who has either or archetype or both in one. If you're coupled and you're dealing with somebody who has, both in one, I feel as if you're going to be making a decision on either whether to continue the relationship or, you know, or just kind of check out new territory, if that makes any sense. If it's, two different people and you're in a relationship, I feel like you may be in a relationship with one of these archetypes, and the other archetype will present itself to you. In other words, let's say if you're in a relationship with a fire sign, I feel as if an air sign is going to make his way towards you, um, or vice versa. If you're in a relationship with an air sign, a fire sign is going to be presenting you with an offer, and you're going to be presented with a choice, an ultimatum, and it's going to make you reflect a bit. With the Two of Swords, it's going to make you kind of decide which one, is suited for me. Which one do I want to stay with, or do I want to stay in this relationship or not? And ultimately, you will make the decision and I see you making a decision that will bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional release, emotional fulfillment with the Ace of Cups. Now, for the feminine watching this, I do see that you have the archetype of the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, but you also have the Queen of Cups as well. And that tells me that when you approach relationships, you approach it not only from a logical perspective and a practical perspective, but you also know how to be emotional when needed. You know how to access those empathetic and loving feelings whenever it's needed. But you're not somebody who's just going to do it just to do it, because you also have a very practical, very cerebral nature. So what I'm seeing is, when you make this decision, you're going to be coming it from all perspectives. You're not just going to be like, well, this guy is attractive, or, well, this guy makes a lot of money, or this person makes a lot of money, this person's attractive. You're going to be coming from like, does this person benefit my spirit? Does this person benefit my well-being? Can they bring abundance in my life? Can they bring happiness in my life? You're going to be you're going to come at it from that angle. And based on whatever answers you get, you will make your decision accordingly. Now, if you're single, pretty much the same thing. You're going to be faced with somebody that has either the air sign or the fire sign archetype, or someone who has both, and you have to make a decision on whether you want to move forward with pursuing them. And again, you're going to come from a very logical, a very practical, but also a very emotional place on deciding on whether or not you want to be with this partner. Sorry, my throat was getting scratchy. Now, for the masculine watching this, for the masculine figures, or those who resonate with the masculine, I see you being presented with the same situation, but the only difference is, instead of two offers, instead of two people presenting themselves to you, I see three. A Queen of Swords archetype, a Queen of Cups archetype, a Queen of Pentacles archetype, or if it is just one person, they embody all three archetypes, and you're just making a decision whether to move forward with them or go in a different direction. Again, if you're in a relationship, you might be with one of these people, or more, one or more, because polyamory does exist. But if you're in a relationship with one of these people, I see you being presented with two more offers, or two more opportunities with other people. And you will have to make a decision on, should I end this relationship to pursue, to kind of see where it goes with other people, or should I just kind of stay where I'm at? It depends on, which decision fulfills you both logically and also just having that excitement, that fulfillment. Because unlike the feminine, you're going to be coming from a more logical and passionate perspective with the King of Swords. I mean, King of Swords and King of Wands. Got those mixed up for some reason. I see that you're going to be coming from a more, you know, can I have a conversation with this person? Is this person who I envision myself with? Do they fit the archetype of, a wife or a life partner, whatever you wanna, or a girlfriend or whatever the case may be, boyfriend. Like I said, it's all energy. It's not based on actual physical traits, but you're going to be faced with a decision on whether or not to explore either one of these archetypes or or like I said, or someone who embodies all three of the feminine archetypes that I discussed. But you're just trying to decide whether you want to continue with that person, because although they may have all three archetypes, it may not be that person you envision yourself with. We all have different preferences. We all have different types of we all have different mindsets and thought processes when it comes to relationships and love and all that stuff. So now if you're the masculine and single, I see that you will be presented with multiple offers from the feminine. You may be presented with a water sign, air sign, and a fire sign within the next 7 days, and you'll have to make a choice between three people. But again, I see you going towards someone who makes you feel inspired, someone who stimulates you intellectually. You're not just gonna go for the fact of like, is this person somebody that makes me feel good? Is this person somebody who looks a certain way? You're going based on your feeling, your connection, like the feminine. But I feel like the masculine would be a little bit more on the logical side, rather as the feminine would be more of like, is it something that I see myself, is it someone that I see myself with long term? Whereas the masculine would be more of like, is it somebody that I even picture myself with at all, And I do see you making the decision that ultimately brings balance in your life, because we have the Six of Pentacles. I see you making a decision that brings that give and take. You want the person that gives you that equal give and take. So if you're faced with three different decisions or two different decisions, you're going to look at the person that gives as well as receives without any hesitation. You want somebody where that flow is, working correctly. I also do see you being a lot more social, whether you're the feminine or masculine. So if you have been kind of in your house because of the quarantine, or just you're a hermit like me in general, you will be going out more. You'll be, either out with friends. So if you're the masculine watching this, you may be hanging out with a best friend, and you guys may, bump into these three people. If you're the feminine, you'll be hanging out with your two best friends, or if you have masculine best friends. It all depends. Like, everybody's situation is different. But I see that you will be more social, and you will be going out a lot more. And Halloween is this weekend, so there you go. Again, but these readings are timeless. So if you're not watching this and we're not in Halloween, if you're watching this and we're not near Halloween, then throw that out the window. But for those who are watching this right now, Halloween is going to be this weekend. So I see that that may be the time where you're able to go out with friends and mingle and all that stuff, and you'll be presented with these archetypes. But yeah, I do see this next 7 days being very social, being something where your social life, your love life starts to pick up, and you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing, like I said, you've had a very slow love life these last couple of months, if you had a very slow, just, you know, social life because of what's been going on with the, what's been going on, I see that improving. I see you be able to communicate with multiple different people, going out, doing different things, but I'm also seeing love being present to you by either, multiple people or just one particular person in general. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for joining me. If you resonated with this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. And I'm also doing private readings. The information is below. So if you're interested in a private reading, please check out the description box and we'll get you all set with that. We'll get you scheduled and everything. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Hey everyone. If you chose pile 3 or the clear quartz, this is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and spread the cards out. So far, so good. Ooh, that's good. Okay. So, for you who have picked this pile, I see a change coming for you in the next 7 days. I see this change as something that you've been trying to manifest. I see it's a change that is going to be very, very welcomed. And it's a change that you've kind of been intuitively feeling for a while. Now, I do want to say that it's something that it can resonate, it can be different scenarios for different people. That's what I was trying to say. So different scenarios for different people. So I'm going to start with the money perspective, like the, money and finance and career. And then I'm going to go with the more love and romantic perspective. So, in the next 7 days, if you have been trying to manifest either more money, a better paying job, a better position, similar to pile 1, so if you felt drawn to pile 1, this may resonate as well. I have the 7 of Pentacles, which is kind of like the waiting and the patient card. But I also have the King of Pentacles as well. And with that, I have the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups. And what that's saying is, within the next 7 days, you are going to be presented with an offer you've been waiting for. And this offer is going to bring abundance in your life. Whether you're the feminine or masculine watching this, it's going to bring abundance in your life. It's going to make you feel a lot more secure. Now, with the King of Pentacles, again, whether you're the feminine or masculine watching this, I feel like this is something that is going to have a very authoritative role. It's going to be something that's going to be very hands-on, because the King of Pentacles is masculine. It's practical. And with that energy, everything is hands-on. It's kind of go, 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 work, work, work. So I feel like this is, something you've been working at for a long time. But this is also going to require some work. It's going to require something that is going to blossom into something huge. So let's say you're presented with a new job, right? Although this job will be something that's going to require a little bit more responsibility, it's going to grow into something that is going to bring you a lot of money. It's going to bring you a lot of financial stability. It's not something that, I'm not going to say it's going to be a slow moving process, because I don't feel that with this. Even with the 7 Pentacles of waiting, I feel like you were more waiting for the opportunity, rather than waiting to kind of see things kind of blossom. I feel as though it's going to be something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance over a long period of time. And when you're presented with this opportunity, it's going to come as a bit of a shock. Um, we have this with the Tower card. It's going to bring a really, really great change in your life with the Death card. And like I said, it's something that you've been intuitively feeling with the High Priestess. It's something that you've kind of felt was coming. In other words, let's say you knew you had this feeling like, I'm going to get promoted. I just feel like the work I'm doing is going to get me promoted. Well, you're going to get promoted. Um, let's say you've been looking for a job and you just want the job that your dream job, that job that you've always wanted to do since you were a kid or since you were a teenager, whatever you may have you. I see you being presented with that job, and that job will come with responsibilities, but it's not responsibilities to which you won't enjoy taking on. I see that it's going to make you very happy. You're going to be celebrating about this. So in the next 7 days, I see you celebrating this offer. I see you celebrating this opportunity. It's something that's going to allow you to be very creative. It's going to bring out your creativity. So if let's say you're in the arts, and you're an actor, a musician, a painter, I see you getting the opportunity to showcase your work, either through a new, a role, um, either if you're a painter or if you work in a more hands-on sort of artistic field. I seeing you being able to submit one of your pieces in an art show or gallery, getting picked for something, like being in a gallery, and if it gets picked to be in a gallery, you getting paid a decent amount of money for said piece. It's not going to be like, oh, we like your painting. We'll give you like, I don't know, $400 for it, and you're like, yeah. For some people, $400 may be a lot of a lot of a lot of money, a lot of movie. I'm keeping that in because that's hilarious. It might be a lot of money, but I feel it's something that is going to be a lot more than that, because it's something that you've waited for. Something that's it's going to make you feel financially secure. $400 seems like it may pay a bill. This seems like it's going to be something that's going to solidify you. It's going to put you on that foundation to which you need. So it's like someone seeing your art piece and saying, hey, listen, I want to put this in a gallery, but I'll pay you maybe 5 to 6 figures for it. And that does happen. You never know. Like, and again, it's going to come as a shock. It's not going to be something that you're going to be like, you know I mean, to some degree, some level, you felt it, but you've never thought it would come as quickly. In other words, let's say, like, I always knew, like, you always knew you were going to be a well-known artist, right? You've always felt that in your soul, like, I'm going to be well-known, everyone's going to know who I am, but you just never knew when the time would come. I see that out of nowhere, within the next 7 days, there's going to be an opportunity presented to you that is going to allow you to move in that direction. You're going to be, and it's going to be, like I said, an opportunity that's going to bring lasting abundance. It's not going to be something that's going to be like, here's $200. And like I said, it's a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. It's something you've wanted for a very long time. It's something you've wanted probably since you were a kid. And so again, it's going to bring you that abundance. It's going to bring you that happiness. And so that's more on the career job front. Now, on the love and relationship front, I do see you being presented. Again, I think pile 3 is kind of like a combination of pile 1 and 2, which is pretty weird. Never had that happen before. Actually, to some degree, but not often. So, as far as love goes, or relationships, I see this again being a very social week. I see that you're going to be going out more, hanging out with friends, and you may be presented with multiple opportunities in the love department, which is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of making you feel as if your wish is being fulfilled. But this is going to come as a shock. This is going to come as like these people are going to make themselves known to you and be like, where have you people been this entire time? And so it's going to bring a change. It's going to bring about a rebirth, and with the Ace of Wands and the Death card, and if you look in this card, it looks like she's pregnant. For those of you who are looking to get pregnant or have kids, that is in the card. So if you are looking to have kids with someone, your significant other, if you're coupled watching this, I do see you being successful. If you're not looking to have kids and you are, you know, not wrapping it up, date a dog. Wrap it up. Because like I said, it comes as a surprise. Like you don't, like you, it's gonna be again. You're gonna have a feeling like, is she pregnant? But trust me, it's gonna come as a surprise. And but again, I don't see that. I don't know. I just don't feel as if it's something that if you do, let's say it is a pregnancy, it's not something that's going to make you feel as if, like, oh no, like I'm not prepared for this. I see you being very, very happy about this pregnancy. So like, if you're the masculine watching this and you find out that your feminine is pregnant and it's just out of nowhere, I don't see you being upset about it. I see you being like, yes, 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 like you're happy that you're gonna be a dad. And if you're the feminine watching this and you find out you're pregnant, I feel like you're going to be happy you're going to be a mom. You're going to be excited for it. You're not going to be like, oh God, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And because I do feel as if you're going to be taken care of if that's the case. But just kind of going off that tangent, I just felt that was a need because I saw the death card and it seems like she's pregnant in the card, and I see the Ace of Wands. I'm just like, yeah. But if you aren't looking to get anyone pregnant, or if you're not looking to have any kids, I do see a new person, a new situation kind of stirring up those romantic feelings. And it could be multiple people. But not only will they stir up romantic feelings, but they're also going to stir up a lot of creativity for you as well. They're going to stir up a lot of inspiration. So again, if you're an artist watching this and you meet some people or meet a lover, or you go out with friends, or whatever the case may be, you're going to be presented with with something that's going to boost your creativity, because it's going to make you feel a lot more passionate about your art, your work. So you may get some inspiration from meeting these people. You may get some inspiration from meeting this lover. It depends on everyone's situation is different. But again, it's something that you've been waiting for a long time. So if you've been waiting to meet somebody, I feel like you've been single for a while. You've been kind of waiting for somebody who's going to give you that equal give and take, and where you could have been single because of circumstances of what's been going on with the world today. It depends. But I do see happiness surrounding you in the next 7 days. I do see you being presented with something that will bring you a lot of happiness, whether it be a pregnancy, whether it be a new job, a new partner, whatever the case may be. I do see that you will be presented with something that's going to be bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance, and it's going to come as a surprise. You're not going to expect it. Although you're going to intuitively feel that this day would come, you didn't think it would come as fast. You didn't think it would just hit you within the next 7 days. But again, I do see you being very happy about this. I don't see anything that warrants, disappointment. So that was your reading. If you enjoyed and it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'm also doing private readings for those of you who are interested. If you are, the information is in the description below. So check that out. Email me and we'll get you scheduled. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.